It's all about the UEFA Champions League in this video then. AS Monaco in the first knockout round. Can we progress further than we've managed before in this save? We've also got quite a lot of matches to catch up on and some huge transfer news. Hey guys, Gamer James here. Welcome back to Intermission. Thank you very much for clicking play as always. It's episode 5 today. We're well into the season now. It's Valentine's Day. It's episode 5. So we're motoring through the season nicely. Hopefully today we can get to the quarterfinals. It's going to be a big ask against a good Monaco team. But it gives us a bit of an excuse to have a look at Ligue 1, doesn't it? We haven't had a look at it since we left Marseille. Yes, we've got 9 matches to catch up on, and as I did say in the intro, there's some big transfer news as well, so let's get to those matches, shall we? So here you are then. You can see we've been doing really rather well. Just 1 defeat in 9 games. We've had 2 Italian Cup matches which we've won. We've piled on a lot of points in Serie A. So we started out with an away game against Sampdoria. Now remember, they were second when we came about with this game. It ended 0-0. It was an even game, but it looked like it was going to be 0-0 pretty quickly. Napoli then came to the San Siro. We dispatched them 4-0. Unfortunately, in this game, Mauro Icardi broke his leg and is out for the rest of the season. Not good, considering we just sold a striker as well beforehand. So, yeah, not ideal. Riccardo Nani did come on for Icardi and ended up scoring the 4th goal. So that was good. Eric Asensao continued his phenomenal debut season. Then Palermo away, we won 3-0. And for the first time, we scored in the first minute. Mario Lemina scored after, I think it was 21 seconds. We were 2-0 up after 5 minutes. Waited then until the 88th minute to wrap it up, but a good 3-0 win there. Pescara at home, we beat 2-0. Alberto Sacchenti, we gave him a game in this. It's the first round of the Italian Cup, so we did play a lot of fringe players. Sacchenti is a young player that I'm not 100% sure about at the minute, but he came in and scored. Nicholas Stark also scored in a very workmanlike 2-0 win, but a very comfortable 2-0 win to see us through. Next up, a trip to the capital to take on Lazio. A brace from Riccardo Nani and a goal from João Mario gave us a comfortable 3-1 win. We were 3-0 up, but then came probably our worst performance of the season at home against Sassuolo. We got absolutely destroyed in this game. Riccardo Nani did score, capped off a brilliant move, but we were just blown apart in the entire match. I mean, they scored 3 times in the last 15 minutes, but I don't know what happened in this game. We had 8 shots, 1 on target. They had about 20 shots. I'm not kidding. They just destroyed us completely. The bizarre thing was, all 8 of our shots, 4 of them were clear-cut chances, 4 of them were half chances. Go figure. And we only put 1 on target. But glad to get the final whistle blown on that game, because it was an absolute train wreck for us. But we did then play Torino at home in the Italian Cup quarter-final. Brace from Gerson. Riccardo Nani got 1. Breitner scored on his debut, and Compaore got his first senior goal. Breitner, you might remember at the start of the season, we brought him in, but we didn't register him for the first half of the season because of the squad. You couldn't fit him in. But there's room for him now, and he's looking really rather decent. He plays in Asensao's position in the number 10 role there, so a bit of competition for Eric. An away draw against Latina, 2-2, not good. Gabbiadini and Asensao got us the goals, and the equaliser that made it 2-2 was a shot off the bar that hit Alex Moret in the back and trickled over the line. I was absolutely fuming, and that robbed us of 2 points. But we did manage to beat Chievo, relegation candidates, relegation certainties Chievo 1-0 with a stunning free kick from Manolo Gabbiadini. And all this means, Serie A is looking incredibly good right now. Just look at that. We are 7 points clear with 15 games to go. We have now been top of the league for all but 5 weeks of this season. We are so close to delivering a league title in this save. Honestly, everyone below us keeps dropping points. Sampdoria just got absolutely trounced by Juventus 4-0. So I'm wondering if that's the wheels off Sampdoria's challenge now. They have been second for a good few weeks, but that defeat has really tightened things up there, hasn't it? You can see 5 teams separated by a point. So it's going to be a very interesting run, and hopefully we can keep our form going and just stretch that gap a little bit. So I mentioned that just literally the day before Mauro Icardi's injury, we sold Andrea Pinamonte to Lyon because he wasn't really getting game time. He was third choice behind Icardi and Nani. So I thought I'll sell him on, get rid of a fairly substantial wage, get some money in. So he went with our blessing. He's promising striker, but Riccardo Nani, Suleiman Compaore look like they're going to be better than him, and we've got some good players coming through as well. So we sold Pinamonte. He went for 16.5 million, so we've got a good price for him as well. So sorry to see him go, but good business for the club. And we have sold Gabigol. Gabriel Barbosa has gone back to Brazil, to Vasco da Gama. He came to me saying he wasn't happy because he wasn't playing. I said, okay, you're not first choice, I'll sell you. He kind of backed down, didn't want to go, but I said, no, that's it, you're done. He was on the list for the summer anyway. I've said that before in this series. Just because he was on a big wage and he wasn't first choice and he isn't brilliant. He's gone down to 2.5-star ability, so he wasn't great. We've managed to get a deal, 8.25 million up front, rising to about 13.5. It's taken 100 grand off the wage bill, so really happy to get him gone a little bit earlier. We've got cover out there in Gerson and Gabbiadini, so he's gone with our blessing. And coming into the club is Nicolino Di Benedetto. He is a new gen player in the game, although he's been in it from the start. He was Inter player, but he was sold by Frank de Boer to Bayern. And I needed a new left back, and I needed a homegrown at the club player for the registrations. He looks amazing. He's been really good since he's come in. Wait till you see how much we paid for him. Let's click on history. 53 million we paid for him. So we unlocked the Steam achievement for signing a player for over 50 million, which was nice. And this broke Inter's transfer record. Can you guess who the player was that previously held it? Because it wasn't in the game. Christian Vieri. So it's a 20-year record that we've beaten. 32 million they paid for Christian Vieri 2 decades ago. We've blown that out of the water. 53 million for a left back. That's outrageous, isn't it? But delighted to have him in. He just looks class. And the best thing is we actually did get a little bit of a discount, because when he was sold to Bayern, there was I think it was a 30% sell-on clause of the profit. So the profit was what, 26 million. We got a third of that, I think. So, or was it 20% maybe? I think we ended up getting about 4 or 5 million back. So in reality, we paid just under 50 for him. But you know, I'm delighted to have him on board. Just going to try and work on his crossing and his dribbling a little bit, and just bring those up to scratch. But delighted to have this guy in. Right, time to have a look at our opponents today then. It is Monaco. You can see they are currently second in Ligue 1, but are 8 points behind Paris Saint-Germain, who have 2 games in hand on them. So the title looks like it is all but done and dusted in France. Looks like PSG are taking that title back off Monaco. And look at my Marseille team. They are languishing in 4th. What is their manager doing? That is outrageous. They've kind of dismantled the team as well, and it's the same thing happens whenever you leave a club, doesn't it? They just dismantle your team. Philippe Cocu is manager of Monaco. They've still got Bernardo Silva. They've still got Kylian Mbappe. So this isn't going to be an easy game. They are second in Ligue 1. They are the current French champions. So This is going to be a big, big game and not a very easy one at all. You may remember as well, of course, we sold Paco Alcacer to them. So chances are he's going to come back and haunt us at some point in this tie. But let's get to it, shall we? This is what we're going with then. We've got Alex Moret in goal, Augustinson at left back because Di Benedetto is cup tied for the Champions League. He played for Bayern already. Nicolas Stark, Jorge Mere, Davide Calabria complete the back four. João Mario Lemina in the middle. Pavon, Assunção, and Gabbiadini behind Ricardo Nani. Very inexperienced striker in Nani, but he's doing all right. He's not done too bad, but it's Eric Assunção and Manolo Gabbiadini that are really carrying this team at the minute. We need them to show up big today. So I've got the teams here, and the big glaring absence for Monaco is Kylian Mbappe. He is injured. He's only out for a couple of days now, so he will be back for the second leg, but that's a massive miss for them. I am very happy about that. I am not going to lie. We're going to just calmly say we are the favourites. Go out there and give the fans a performance to cheer for. I'm going to stick with control and fluid for now, although it didn't work against Sassuolo. That's for sure. That 3-1, yeah, I need to forget about that game. That really wound me up, that game did. Tottenham are playing Barcelona as well tonight, so let's see how we go. It is absolutely hammering it down. Szczesny with the goal kick, so you can see Barcelona have gone 2-0 up at White Hart Lane. Messi and Suarez getting the goals for them. That's 2 away goals in the space of 8 minutes. That is virtually tie over. You remember they did that to us at Marseille last season, didn't they? We managed to get it back and only went out and away goals in the end. Here's Nani, good hit, Szczesny with the save. Ball played into Assunção. He's held it up well, and Calabria, Gabbiadini, little 1-2 there. Back to Gabbiadini. Across to João Mario, and a powerful shot straight at the keeper. Pavon, can he launch us forward? Mario, Assunção, Pavon again. Lemina, getting a nice feel for the ball here. Oh, good run, Lemina. Goes back in field to João Mario. Christian Pavon. Oh, and Assunção's in! Get in! We take the lead just past the half-hour mark. Eric Assunção into double figures for the season. This kid is unbelievable. Pavon with a brilliant pass in, and the confident first-time strike. 1-0. 30 seconds to go then of the first half. Here's Calabria, João Mario. Can we get a second before the break? What a time to score it. Ricardo Nani. Oh, tackled well by Andre Gomez. Just stood there and put a foot in. Brilliant tackle, but loose balls all over the place here. Oh, what a pass. Alcacer scores against his old club. Knew that was coming. I said it before the match. I called it. What a pass from, was it Semedo, I think? Oh, it was Bernardo. What a pass. Just took everyone out. And a great finish. Half time then, it's 1-1 after that Alcacer hammer blow. That is really dangerous for us. It's the away goal. We need to get 2 or 3 in the second half if we can now. We've assertively said we can still win this, keep working hard and it will come, which has gone down okay. A couple of players looking nervous, which to be expected. Ricardo Nani as well. It's one of the biggest games that he's played, and Nicolas Stark isn't generally a first choice, although he is experienced. But nerves get the better of everyone, don't they? But hopefully this second half we can build, because we have been the better team. They've scored their only shot on target. Of course, it's FM. Here's Alcacer with the early shot in the second half, and Moret saves. Throw in from Augustinson. João Mario now. Eric Assunção, great ball in. Nani! Oh, weaker left foot, but that was awful. Szczesny with the goal kick. Jemison to Andre Gomez. Grujic. Oh, this I can see Monaco winning this. I really can. Here's Bernardo. Andre Gomez forward for Lamar, and he's fired wide. Toure, Semedo, Jemison. So we've got a couple of changes made. Manolo Gabbiadini has gone off. Gerson's come on for him, and Stefano Sensi has come on in midfield for João Mario. We've gone attacking to try, because the draw's no good to us really here at the minute. We need to win and take something back to the Principality, because at the minute things are not looking good. Here's Grujic with the long shot and it's cleared the bar. Sensi out to Augustinsson. Good ball down the line. Gerson plays it across. Pavon's there. Oh, that's a chance. That's a big chance. Oh, we're going to regret that, aren't we, in this tie? We've gone to wingers. We've gone attacking. We've gone direct. We've gone to clear the ball to the flanks just to try and stretch it, to try and get our noses in front in this tie. But it's not looking like it's going to happen. Here's Nani. It's a good hit and Gerson's offside. It wouldn't have counted anyway. Sergio Samper, Pizarro. So 10 seconds to go. This is going to be the exit highlight. Although with Monaco in possession, I hope it's the exit highlight. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's 1-1. And that header from Pavon at the back post. We're going to live to regret that. We should have been taking... I'm aggressively saying we should have won that match. We should have done. We should have been taking an advantage to Monaco. Is the Champions League curse going to strike me again in this game? Are we going to go out at the first knockout round? So we've got a few games to play. Livorno, Torino, Palermo, Genoa to play before the second leg. I'll play those and I'll see you in a bit. Whew, that took a while. Right, those 4 games are out of the way. You could see there's a bit of a pattern forming over the last, 2, 4, 6, 8 games. We've gone on a win, draw pattern. It's a bit frustrating that we can't put 2 wins together at the minute, but if that run carries on, it means we'll be winning in France, which I'll take that all day long. So yeah, we went away to Livorno. Mario Lemina lashed in a brilliant goal. Breitner scored his first league goal for the club. 8 minutes from time. That got us a very hard-fought away win. Next up was Torino at home, and we absolutely battered them. I think we had about 26, 27 shots. Their goalkeeper just put in a performance of a lifetime. We just couldn't get it past him. It's just one of those games. It happens, doesn't it? Then we had Palermo at home. Riccardo Nani and Jorge Mere got the goals that got us a 2-1 win. That was in the semi-final first leg of the Coppa Italia, so we've got a little bit of an advantage to take with us. Unfortunately, we couldn't hold on for the full match, and they got their last-minute goal, which has put them right back in the tie ahead of the second leg. And then came a crazy game at home to Genoa. Riccardo Nani blasted a wonderful hat-trick. We drew 3-3. Goals are the thing with Genoa games, it seems. We lost 6-3 at their place earlier in the season. It looked like we were going to get some revenge. We were 2-0 up after 20 minutes and we were bossing it. But Matera got a goal 11 minutes before the break. And then they brought on Douglas Baggio, who has just had a fantastic season. He ended up getting a brace in the last 10 minutes, which I think takes him... I think he got a hat-trick in that 6-3, so I think that takes him up to 5 goals in 2 games against us. Bottom line, I think next season we'll definitely be doing one of our matches with Genoa, because 15 goals in 2 games between us. Watch it now, it'll be 0-0, won't it? But we are ready for the game in Monaco. Let's get to it. So here we go then. This is the lineup we're going for today. It's kind of been picking itself in recent games. So we've got Alex Moret in goal, Davide Calabria, Jorge Mere, Jason Murillo and Ludwig Augustinsson at the back. Augustinsson comes in with it being the Champions League. Di Benedetto is cup tied. It's João Mario Lemina in midfield, and then it's Christian Pavon, Eric Assunção and Gerson supporting Nani. Hopefully Nani can carry on. He's got 4 goals in his last 2 games. This is a big game for him. Can he keep that form going? Let's hope. Right, so the big news today for Monaco is of course the return of Kylian Mbappe. They are playing him on the left, so he'll be an inside forward. So we're countering that by putting Calabria and Augustinsson just as fullbacks. We've removed the look for overlap instruction. We've passionately given them a Churchillian speech. We've gone and said we're the underdogs. Go out there, do it for the fans. We've also gone in and done team talks to each individual department. Riccardo Nani, I've struggled to motivate in team talks. When I tell him something calmly or passionately, it doesn't work. had a quick look at his personality and he's determined, so I've assertively said pick up where you left off, of course a hat-trick, and he's motivated. I think I finally found a way to talk to him, so let's hope it works in this match. We'll just bring up the latest scores because we have the second leg of the Tottenham-Barcelona game as well going on, which I believe is 2-1 to Barcelona from the first leg at White Hart Lane, so it'll be interesting to see how that unfolds in the Camp Nou. But let's hope we do our job here. Murillo plays it forward, but Andre Gomez gets to it. Oh gosh, this will not be a good start. Alcacer to Mbappe and Keita. Oh, we've got a goal after 45 seconds. It's Naby Keita. Oh my word. Well, nothing's changed. We still only need one goal, but of course that will just take it to extra time. But they have come at us straight away here. Oh, come on, boys. Asensio loses out in the centre circle. Here's Keita. So I did deliberate going into this game as to whether to play an attacking midfielder or whether to play a defensive midfielder. And I figured we've got to go for it. We'll just play our standard formation and hope for the best. Didn't get off to a very good start, did it? Here we go. We are 10.5 minutes in. Barcelona have scored in Camp Nou, so that tie is virtually dead now. We are getting destroyed here. Come on, boys. Get your heads in the game. Here's Pavon. João Mario lifts it forward, looking for Nani. Defenders missed it, and Nani couldn't get it out of his feet. It's still alive, though. Asensio. Augustinson, get it past him. Go on, get the cross in. He does. Nani heads it over at the near post. Jemison plays it forward for Keita. The goal scorer, Naby Keita. We are not getting in this game at all at the minute. We've had that one header from Nani, but other than that, we have been on the back foot as Mbappe hits one and Meret saves and it's spun back into play. It didn't go for the corner. Here's Mbappe, plays it forward for Alcacer. Why is Andre Gomez free? He's missed. Why was he free there? Baba Rahman with the throw. So we're under the cosh very much in this game. Look at that, Barcelona 3-0 up in their game against Tottenham. They have put that tie to bed, haven't they? Lamina, Gerson, let's get us back into this game. Come on. João Mario, Asensio, Nani and Lamina. Passing it around nicely, getting a feel for the ball at last, but we've gone nowhere with that. Absolutely nowhere. They are definitely on a more direct passing style, I think. I think we'll be making changes at half time, as that's a great ball forward from Gerson and Nani could be in. He is in. He's equalised. We are all square on the night. We are all square in the tie. We are all square on away goals. Brilliant finish from the youngster. 5 goals in 3 games now. This, possibly the best of the lot. What a finish. So it's 1-1 at half time. It's 2-2 on aggregate. It's all square. It's heading to extra time if it stays like this. We've assertively said if we can get a goal, I make us favourites to win. Go out there and make it happen. It's gone down really, really well. Ricardo Nani was looking nervous midway through the first half, so I passionately encouraged the team. And he now seems composed. And after that finish, I'm not surprised because that was an exceptional finish. That was a world-class finish. Let's hope we can build on that now. Come on, boys. Here's Pavon. Asensio. Looking for Pavon down the left. Here he is. Get it across. He does. No. Gerson to Asensio. Nani's offside if it comes to him, I think. Well, he wasn't flagged. Or it wasn't given anyway. Here's Andre Gomez. Augustinson with a good header, but Toure picks it up. Cutting inside. Goes back to Jemison. Come on, lads. Put some pressure on. Alcacer. Oh, and Andre Gomez is in. And that is a phenomenal save from Meret. I didn't know if he'd saved that or if he cleared the bar with a shot, but Alex Meret pulls off some unbelievable saves. It is untrue. He is such a good keeper. Augustinson with this corner. Headed away. Jemison gives away a penalty. Oh my word. We have a penalty. João Mario to take it. Tottenham has scored in their game. Dele Alli has got it back to 3-1, but that's 5-2 on aggregate. João Mario, top corner, yes! 2-1 on 2 away goals. It's not going to extra time. Monaco now need to score 2. Brilliant penalty. We've got a corner here as well. Augustinson takes. Nani. It's Lamina. João Mario. Lamina. Gerson. Tried to be too intricate around the box there. Tottenham have got another goal in their game. They are making a fight of it now in the second half. They've probably come out on overload, haven't they? It's 3-2 there now, but it's still 5-3 on aggregate. Comeback is on now, and Bernardo Silva's in here. Oh, he's taking it on first time. So we're doing some little tactical reshuffling. We've got, what, 24 minutes to go. Eric Assunção is coming off. Marcelo Brozovic is coming on, but we've moved back to a defensive midfielder. We've brought Mario Lemina back to sit in front of the back four as a ball-winning midfielder. Brozovic taking the box-to-box role. Pavon and Gerson have switched around and gone to wingers. And we've just said clear the ball to the flanks, hit the early crosses, more direct passing. Let's just try and be a bit more efficient with the ball now. Just get it up front and see if we can get a killer goal. If Monaco score, we're in for a very nervy end to this match. Touré to take the throw. Here's Samper. Tottenham have completed an amazing comeback in their match. It's 3-3 now in the Camp Nou, which makes it, what, 5-4 is that on aggregate? So if Tottenham score again, they're through on away goals. I mean, what a comeback that is. It's a phenomenal performance from them. You almost want them to do it now. Here's Alcacer. Oh, it's a great ball, and Bernardo Silva volleys it wide. Keita to Mbappe. Clock is ticking, but it's not going quick enough. We've got 10 minutes to go, and Meret tips that shot over. So not an awful lot has been happening. Monaco have had a lot of shots, but they've been from long range. They've gone over the bar. They've been off target. We have been very, very clinical today. So the ball is played forward, and Nani was just on his heels there. But it's out with Gerson on the left now. Come on, get the cross in, and it doesn't go for the corner. Szczesny keeps it in. Augustinsson, if we score here, it is all over. Brozovic. Oh, and it took a deflection off Grujic, and it's gone for the corner. We've got 4 minutes to go. It's looking very unlikely that Monaco are going to get 2 goals. Here's Gerson. Sensi. Pavon heads on. Come on. Sensi. Brozovic. Pavon played across. Grujic clears. Oh, come on, boys. We've got 3 minutes to go. Tottenham are still 3-3 in their match. The Monaco players are dead on their feet. I don't think they've got enough in their tank to even get it back to 2-2 on the night. Here's Gerson. Good ball into the channel, but Nani is pretty much dead as well. Semedo across to Jemison. Oh, this is torture. I know they need 2 goals. We're as good as through, but if they score here, we are going to be squeaky bum. Touré! Goal kick from Meret. Stark. Meret lifts it forward. Nani's going to challenge for it. Oh, if he'd have got to that, he was in. Hit forward looking for Mbappe, but Calabria, brilliant defending. 2 minutes of time added on. We are going into that now. Oh, come on, lads. We're through. We are pretty much through now. They are not going to score twice in stoppage time, are they? If they do equalise here, it is just an away goals win. But this is going to be amazing. That win-draw pattern is going to carry on, it seems, with this game. As it's played, Alcacer has done nothing in this match. He hasn't been involved at all. Mbappe has been awful. I mean, you look at the stats, they've had 23 shots. 15 of them, though, have been hopeless long shots that haven't tested us at all, really. There's been 1 or 2 on target, but it says they've created 4 clear-cut chances. I'm struggling to remember them, to be honest. Here we go down the right. We've got 40 seconds to go. Nani kind of on his own. He goes down. Jemison muscles him off the ball and just lumps it forward. And we're just going to keep the ball here. See out the last 30 seconds. Here's Gerson. Go on then. Go on then. Get there, Nani. Oh, he did. Moha got across to clear, but just counting down now. This is it. Take the throw in. Blow the whistle, ref. Oh, that's an awful challenge from Grujic. Went through the back of him, but we are through. We conceded after, 45 seconds in that game. And bearing in mind, if you put the 2 games back to back, you had that Pavon header, didn't you, at the end of the first leg? And then we go behind in the first minute of the second leg. I really feared the worst, but that is one of the proudest moments of this save for me. We're in the quarter-final of the Champions League for the first time at any of our 3 clubs. I could not be prouder. Oh, we are going to get the champagne out. That was special, lads. Nobody gave us a chance, but you played magnificently. we are going to have the champagne popping in the dressing room. We can definitely go on further in this competition now. I cannot wait to see who we get. Right guys, that is it. That's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Double Life Com. I hope the video isn't too long when I edit it down. It shouldn't be, but oh, it's such a good feeling. We're in the quarter-final. How good is that? Obviously that now means episode 6 is going to be the quarter-final. It's going to be both legs. We'll do a Double Life Com again. I'm going to keep you in suspense though. We're going to do the draw at the start of the next video. So episode 6, the beginning of it, will be the draw. I'm going to keep you in suspense until that episode. Also, any day now, it's youth intake. That brilliant time of year when you get the stars of tomorrow. That will also be at the start of the next video. So we do have 5 games to go off camera. We've got Udinese, Fiorentina and Roma in what is, quite frankly, a nightmare run of games. It really is. Then we've got Palermo away in the semi-final second leg of the Coppa Italia. So we could be in a cup final the next time you tune in. And Atalanta at home as well. And then it will be, who knows, in the Champions League. So guys, this is the furthest we've got. So please hit that like button, smash subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you for episode 6, youth intake, Champions League draw, Champions League quarterfinals. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.